I'd just finished college and had done a 3-year course in massage, so I was going to start doing that, but that went out the window a little bit.
At the start of it, I'd had surgery. It meant I couldn't go into the placements around the hospital, but that actually worked for me better. The lady who ran the place was absolutely lovely. So what would happen was I would stay in the base room, everyone else would go in their placements. I would help her with whatever she wanted me to do, alter newsletters, anything. I even designed the end of year sort of certificates and stuff like that. And then when the interns came back, I would support them with their work. My goal always was to help people, because I knew how hard life was, just with any condition.
I have had jobs. I've actually managed to do my level 1 in teaching gymnastics. So my coach, before I had encephalitis, employed me. And then after encephalitis, I did this course, got my level 1 training, and I'm actually teaching kids. And even though I could have a seizure at any point, I've told them about it, and I've got a plan for if I feel I have a seizure, I know what to do so everyone's safe. So if you feel like you want a job, you've just got to make sure that the company is okay with what's going to happen. They know what's going to happen, and you kind of get a plan for if something happens, and it should be fine. You're able to get a job.
I went to a different company who I didn't stay with very long because they said they'd be supportive, but they weren't that great, you know. They kept on saying, "We've told you this. You said you'd remember once we've told you a couple of times." Well, clearly not. So I left.
The thing is, in a lot of cases, I would have at least a level of amount of the education needed, but in a lot of places, the most difficult things for people would be that they didn't have the right needs to manage something like epilepsy. But in the sense of the volunteering-wise, Project Search, they basically were made to support people like me. So the staff there have the training necessary, they have the people, and they are capable of managing if something should occur.
I think most jobs would be okay for anyone. You've just got to really deeply search for any points that could put anyone else in danger, or yourself.
Before I got poorly, they kept my job open for a whole year, knowing I wouldn't be able to come back, so they could give me a year's worth of holiday pay. They accommodate me by giving me a staff phone, so I can just jot down things that we're doing during the day, so I can just write a brief log instead of doing it on my phone. I've got a rota on my phone, so that's just like a diary, a time schedule, which I can stick to pretty well. And if I do need to know anything, my manager would tell me, but often there's a written plan of the day, each day, that's been pre-done.
Their main goal, which what I appreciate most, is they care for my well-being. Like when I'm working on the computer, Janet often wants me to take regular breaks so that I stay healthy. If I've had a seizure the previous day, she will always consider my health. She will always advise maybe not to come in, but she wants me to be healthy over just coming in. She puts my health first, which I appreciate a lot.
I do massage now in a little room. If you're feeling knotty, come and see Lottie. That's what it's called. This is catchy. And I also work for adults with autism and Tourette's, which is great. I love that. In the job I've gone back to, so where I worked when I was diagnosed with encephalitis, I've gone back there now, and they're just fantastic. They're great. So I love working there.
I'm a fast learner, so they've offered me a part-time job, just waiting on that, which I'm looking forward to. I think as time has gone on, things have got easier. Definitely since secondary school, things lightened up, and then by the time I'd reached Project Search, things were ideal.
I feel like coming out with encephalitis has been worth it. Not that I'd go back and do it all again, but it's helped me get to where I am now. Going through university, doing a master's, now having my own business, working freelance, it does feel really good to have come out of it in such a positive light and took it in a positive way. I'm proud that I've been able to come out of it and achieve what I've been able to achieve, but now become the person I have.